So what is term life insurance? What are the pros and cons to purchasing it? How does it differ from whole life insurance? And how much do you need? In today's video, I will answer each of these questions and share my experience on obtaining term life insurance and why I decided to get it. Welcome back to my Be Singer Fire Journey channel, where I share stories on how to achieve financial freedom. I personally hit Coast-Fire late last year, which allowed me to semi-retire and move abroad with my family. So what exactly is term life insurance? It is typically the most affordable insurance option where you are insured for a specific period, anywhere between 10 to 30 years. If you happen to die during that time, your beneficiaries will receive a death benefit. But if you live past the term of your policy, the coverages will end and your beneficiaries will therefore not receive any benefit, right? So it's for this reason that the term life insurance is often called temporary or non-permanent insurance. Now I want to touch on real quickly the difference between term life insurance and whole life insurance. The main or key difference between whole life and term insurance is that the whole life insurance provides lifelong coverage. In contrast, term life insurance only insures you for a specific period. Whole life also has an investment component, which allows you to grow your money over time. Term life insurance is generally less expensive than whole life insurance. Another key difference is that whole life insurance has a cash value that you can borrow against, while term life insurance does not. Alright, now that we've covered some of the differences, let's talk about the pros and cons to having term life insurance. It's important to carefully weigh these out, right, before deciding which policy is best for you and your family. So first off, pros. As mentioned previously, it is typically more affordable than whole life insurance. Again, this depends on your age and overall health. It is easier to qualify for. You can choose the length of term, which gives you that added level of flexibility. Now on to cons. The insurance period only covers you for a specific amount of time and then expires. Then your beneficiaries will not receive that death benefit if you live past the term of your policy. You may be asking yourself, okay, this is a pretty good thing to have, but how much do I need exactly? A common recommendation for the coverage amount to have is 10 times your annual income. But it's good to take a deeper look at things like debt, income, mortgages, and education. This is actually a term called DIME. My wife and I took a very close look at what we owed before making a decision on which term life insurance to buy. More on that soon to come. A popular finance guru, Dave Ramsey, recommends coverage that is 10 to 12 times your income and lasts from 15 to 20 years. Another very important side note that I want to mention here, that it's important in addition to having term life insurance to also have an emergency fund and start that ASAP. An emergency fund is there to cover unexpected and sudden expenses that happen in our lives. I share all about emergency funds in other videos on this channel that you're more than welcome to check out. Okay, awesome. So now I want to share my experience with obtaining term life insurance and the process. So first I'll share with you some of the details of my insurance plan, then I will share the reasons why I decided to get it at such a young age. Back in September of 2022, I purchased a 10-year term life insurance plan, so it will expire September of 2032. Here you can see the start date of my policy. The total coverage for my beneficiary is $500,000 in case of my death. The level is premium, which I'll explain in a little bit. So I pay $154.69 a year, which is only $12.90 a month. The process was very straightforward. Basically, you go through an underwriting process where you answer a lot of health-related questions on the phone. Then I had a quick and easy medical exam where the nurse actually came to my home, and that was super nice having that added level of flexibility. In total, I checked with a few different term life insurance companies to compare premiums, and then I went with the best deal. I highly recommend you do this as well. Just an FYI, I went with Pacific Life Insurance Company, but make sure to shop around to get the best deal for you. Now, onto the reasons why I decided to get term life insurance. First off, yes, I am young and considered to be in pretty good health. You can see my plan that I got the level premium. There are actually different levels based on your health condition and age. I'm happy to say that I got the best plan because my health is really good, and that's great because I pay the least premium amount. Although I'm currently in this good physical condition, I am also the main provider for my incredible wife and kids. I realized that I should have a backup plan in case of the worst case scenario. I die and they are left with a financial burden. As for the coverage amount and term, I got the $500,000 coverage, right, for a term of 10 years. This is because my wife and I have 2 rental properties with mortgages. We felt our financial situation would be better in 10 years, And if something happened to me, then my wife could pay off the mortgages with $500,000. But looking back on it now, I think I could have made a wiser choice and may want to upgrade to a 20-year plan with $1 million coverage in the future. This would definitely provide my wife with a bigger safety net and more financial security if I were to pass away. And of course it would last longer, being 20 years total in length. Even some of that extra money could go towards child's education expenses or other necessary expenses. Okay, so what's your experience with term life insurance? I'd love to hear from you in the comment section below. Please make sure to subscribe for more videos like this to come shortly. I'll catch you next video.